What's cracking, guys? It's time to get our speculations on one more time concerning everything Barbie. Right now on You Love It's website, I'm taking a look at the Vincent Van Gogh doll updates, and the rumors are true. I thought this doll was going to be priced at around $110-ish, but unfortunately, she's $160. Yikes. I mean, if you're gonna spend $160 on a doll by Barbie, this is the kind of doll I would expect you to spend it on, but honestly, I can't justify it. She is immaculate, absolutely gorgeous doll, but I already have a bunch of Claudettes in my collection, so it's not a unique enough head sculpt for me to justify spending $160. Of course, because this doll is styled like such a work of art, I would expect for someone who's buying this doll to keep this doll as is and not customize this doll. Maybe you might put her on a more articulated body to get more poses out of her, but other than that, I don't see someone getting a doll like this and then just doing a whole bunch of customizations for this price. You know, she kind of feels like a doll you're supposed to keep just as is. I mean, this hair, the hair alone must be some of the crunchetiest of hair that we've seen from Barbie. Still, I would be tempted to just leave her the way she is for the way that she's been presented. Am I crazy? I don't know. What do you guys think about this doll? Would you spend $160 on this doll? I keep trying to, like, in my mind kind of justify spending it, but honestly, unless you're just in love with her and you do plan to just keep her like this, like, does she come with the box with this really cool picture in the background like that? She looks like a museum exhibit. So just for me, I would say I would want to keep her exactly the way that she is. I still haven't made up my mind whether or not I really even want this doll. According to Mattel's website, once she goes live at launch, I believe you have to already be a member in order to acquire this doll. It is an exclusive design for Mattel Creations website itself, so you're not going to be able to get this doll on other websites at retail price anyway. Maybe the eBay weirdos will be selling her for like $400. So I would say if this is a doll that you have on your radar, you might as well just get her when she launches, because otherwise your only option is going to be the secondhand market, and you know they're not going to sell her for $160. That's just my speculation for this doll. Anybody who gets this doll, you ain't getting shamed by me, okay? I just can't justify $160, but I wouldn't shame you about it though, that's for sure. This is a nice doll. All right, let's move on. Next, I want to talk about the signature Ballet Wishes doll that's supposed to be launching for 2026. What do you guys think of this doll? This is the Odile face sculpt with the open mouth that they've used for her, but a little bit of controversy about her being a darker toned Odile. Everybody, of course, wants a dark-skinned Odile. I know I do. I don't know if it's because she's the open mouth or because she's a Ballet Wishes doll, but a lot of people were criticizing this doll, saying that it's too little too late, because why didn't we get this doll released together with last year's Ballet Wishes when she looks basically identical to the other one, who is the white version? I don't know if I agree with that. Also, some people were saying that the doll gives them like blackface vibes, which I don't understand. Why are you saying that? I don't get it. Is it just because of the head sculpts being used on mostly Caucasian dolls so far? But we know Mattel will reuse the same sculpts for different races of dolls. So I don't understand where this whole blackface commentary is coming from. I don't get it. They're comparing her to the original version with the blonde hair and the blue eyes. I like the variants. Is it because the clothing is the same? Like, there's not that much variety in the way that the doll is dressed, I guess? And they're like, you know, why didn't you just release both dolls at the same time so we could have our pick or get both? Like, it seems like a lazy move on the behalf of Mattel. But Mattel is known for being lazy, so I don't know why that surprises anyone at this stage. I'm not sure if I want this doll, even though I love me some Odile, mainly because the face does have an open mouth sculpt, and I'm not a huge fan of open mouths in general, though this level of teeth showing I can usually handle without feeling compelled to close the mouth up. And I do have an open mouth Odile sculpt now in my collection who I like just fine, but because she's got pink hair, I don't put her out on display that much. So if I did get this one, this would probably be the one that you might see me having out on display more, because she just has a more plain, regular Jane kind of a look, and that's kind of what I'm going for in my collection. But what do you guys think? You think this doll has a blackface vibe? I don't agree with that at all. I don't know. Is it the lipstick color? Like, I don't get it. I don't know why people are saying that. There's a little bit of a difference in the placement of the moles on their faces. The blonde one has a mole above her lip, and the brunette has a mole under her eye. Like, that doesn't count? That's not enough variation for people? What the heck? What do they want? Anyways, I think she's pretty. I think she has a nice skin tone. I would love to see some people do some restyles of her. I know if I had her in my collection, it's highly likely that she would be coming right on off of that ballet body, but I don't have any dolls that are on display with this body type, so maybe I would keep her on the body just to have that little variance. What do you guys think? Next, I want to talk about this. Very controversial, apparently. The Fashion Frontier doll number 2. We did have a version of this doll that was released previously, and that one is this girl here with the pink kind of color tone. A lot of people said this doll reminds them of Beyonce. I didn't end up adding this doll to my collection because she uses a Carl sculpt, and I'm not in need of any Carls in my collection anytime soon. I have a whole bunch of them already, so I'm good with that. But she is very beautiful and looks like she's got a luscious head of hair and some interesting looking fashions. Not a big deal of the clothes, but I do love that these shoes, are these shoes fabric shoes? I think they used real fabric for these boots. So if they could do it with this doll, why they couldn't do it with the boho chic doll with Brooklyn's face? I don't know, but to me these shoes look like they're fabric. That's kind of dope if it is. And if this is plastic shoes that they made looking like this, they did a good ass job on these shoes. I don't know, but overall, I don't have a use for any of the fashions that this doll comes with other than those boots. I just passed on this doll for that reason. How much was this doll when she came out? Like $70? Rumor is that the new version is gonna be somewhere around $80. Don't know how accurate that is, but that's what we're hearing. Ooh, we do have plastic boots here, it looks like. That's a little bit of a shame. I wish they would have kept the fabric boots design for this one. But what we do know is, according to the members over in the Mattel Creations Club 59, a lot of people are saying that the face sculpt that they're going to be using is Nichelle, model of the Moment Nichelle, which is this one up here on the screen. And this is a lovely face sculpt. I think, what other dolls have this face sculpt? The Luciana Barbie, I believe, and also Frida Kahlo. So if you don't have those two dolls, which are kind of like collector dolls, then you don't have a Nichelle sculpt from the modern era. You would have only been able to acquire her if you got these older dolls with this face sculpt. And of course, they all have different skin tones. Yeah, so this is one of those sculpts. It's a little bit of a rarity to see with Barbie. They don't really like to make a lot of dolls with this sculpt too much. So if you are trying to add a few more of these to your collection or don't have any, then this might be your opportunity to acquire the doll. It sounds like this doll is going to be released on November 20th at 9 o'clock in the morning, and it's supposed to be only available to members of Club 59 during that window. So I don't know if she's going to be available to the general public after that, but definitely if you're looking for that face sculpt, I would say she might be the one. It also looks like here in these pictures, I know they're kind of darkish here, but somebody cleaned this picture up over on Mattel's forum. So let's see if we can find that one instead. Right here. So this guy, Louis, he cleaned up the picture a little bit so you can see clearer that there are braids. This is Mattel's picture with the vignette around it. And then we've got this picture here that you can see that she's got different sized braids here. So what is the hair gonna be looking like? I'm very curious. I'm pretty sure this doll does come with joints because the last one didn't she? But what kind of body is this? This looks like it could be a muse body with joints, or maybe some type of a made to move body that's not like, it's like a hybrid made to move body. I can't remember with this one. Those of you who have this doll or have seen reviews of this doll, tell us, refresh our memories in the comment section. Wow, this doll was $75. Yeah, so the next version of this one gotta be at like $80-$85. I can totally see that. But what do you guys think? Are you planning to be on the lookout for this doll? I plan to check the doll out during launch to see if the face up that she ends up with is something that, you know, tickles my fancy, or if I end up feeling like, meh, I'm okay with the ones I have already. I have 2 of these sculpts in my collection right now, my only 2, and so I could stand to use one more, but you know, for $80, she better be worth it. So I will check it out. I will check it out. If I do end up getting her, of course, you guys will be the first to see my review and whatever restyle I end up doing to the doll over here. So make sure you're subscribed. And I know you guys were hanging out with me on my last video where I was talking about this doll, who we only got to see little sneak previews of as well. She's one of the new Styled by Design dolls, and she does have a Lena sculpt, as we speculated she probably would. I think they did a great job with her. I almost feel like the top designers at Mattel right now are like trying to have their turn at designing a Lena sculpt, because we're seeing a lot of Lenas right now, and especially in these like higher end dolls, we're seeing a lot of Lena. Not hating on it, I think she looks beautiful. This doll is like $110 once again, a little up there with the prices, but I see why. I do see why. I can't justify it. I'm not about to spend $110 on a doll who I only want for the head, because even though her clothing is quite beautiful and glamorous, this type of look is not something that I keep out on display in my own collection too much. So it wouldn't even see the light of day for me. I would just take all the jewelry off of her, pull that head off, give her a new body that has joints on it, and then dress her to look like a regular old girl that's just walking down the street that lived next door to you. Love these shoes. I love the color scheme and just the regalness of the way that this doll looks. Absolutely. So if you get this doll, I mean, instantly I'm jealous of you, but I can't make sense of this for my own collection. Now, I know a lot of us have been wondering about these K-pop Demon Hunter dolls as well, and we are only getting these little sneaky previews of their eyes. Whoop-de-doo. And that's it. So apparently, according to You Love It's website, this collection is supposed to be a 3-pack, and it's going to be coming out for pre-order on the 12th of this month in November, but the dolls themselves are not going to start shipping until 2026. So when I said I heard rumors these dolls wouldn't be available till 2026, I was correct. That rumor was correct, but this is saying the full line launches in stores worldwide, like brick and mortar stores, like Amazon. Like, what do you mean by that exactly? You know, if I can help it, I'd prefer to order my doll somewhere else other than freaking Mattel Creations, because their website is so difficult for me to work with. But we'll see. If these dolls pop up anywhere else like Amazon or Walmart or Target, of course they'll be in my product link section, and also I'll be updating my Amazon storefront to add them over there when they become available. So make sure you bookmark all of that so that you can find the links very easily. But how much do you speculate that these are going to cost? For 3 dolls, I would say, especially with a well-known name like this, maybe $150, if not more. I'm noticing that these pictures here of the prototypes are showing the eyebrows matching colors with the hair color too. That's a little bit unexpected, and kind of goes along with my concept idea where I said that they're probably going to be very cartoony looking, and just judging by the way that the eyes are done, it does seem that way. Am I losing my mind? What do you guys think? Does this look kind of cartoony to you guys? But I was hoping that they would, because I want them to look as close as possible to the actual characters from K-pop Demon Hunters that they're supposed to be copying. So I hope that's what we're gonna end up with, but I don't know. As far as like the body is concerned, I still want the bodies to be more like a Barbie doll's body. Maybe we can get some made to move joints up in here, or like a special body type just for these dolls that allow the extra mobility. What do you guys think? I still haven't watched K-pop Demon Hunters. I'm hearing all kinds of mixed reviews about whether I will or won't like the production, but I'm gonna check it out because I do want to have an idea of what to expect from the dolls to see if they're like accurate. Are you guys excited for these dolls? Do you plan to add them to your collection? Like I said, I don't watch K-pop Demon Hunters, but I am Korean, so like I kind of appreciate that part of it. But at the same time, if the dolls are whack, I don't want it just because of the Korean representation. You know what I'm saying? I want it because it's fly. So I'll definitely be keeping my eye out on these dolls to see if they live up to my standard. But everybody's collection is a little bit different. We all have different themes that we like in our collection. So what do you guys think? Down here at the bottom of this article, I see that it says the Hasbro Monopoly Deal game is up for pre-order on Amazon. So like, does that mean that the dolls are also going to be available there too? Because it says they're going to arrive in stores during spring of 2026. What does that mean, stores? Like, what stores are you talking about? In Walmart? Are they going to sell these in Walmart? Because if they are, I'm not about to pre-order them on Mattel's website. Ew. Like, what do you mean? You know what I'm saying? Can I just walk into Target and get it? It's so unpredictable. I wish they would give us more information instead of being so freaking vague about everything. Just tell us what to expect so we can plan around it. Like, we're a bunch of adults over here. We got kids to feed. things to do, jobs to go to, groceries to go and get. Like, I have plans for my money and my time. Can you just tell me what to expect so as a consumer I can decide if I want to spend my time and my money focusing on those things? Is that so much to ask? Mattel, come on. Who is in charge of the marketing at these places? You know what? Before I forget, I want to take a look at this with you guys as well. These are the new Barbie Fashionistas for 2026. And girl, let me tell you, like, I have not been excited about no Fashionistas in such a long time. I could care less, right? They all just blend in with each other at this point. This is a new face sculpt for sure. Nobody recognizes this sculpt, do they? I haven't seen this sculpt in no place. I think she's so cute, even though she does have an open mouth. Here's another open mouth Odile. If you're looking to add one to your collection, budget price point. This one, you can most likely put her onto an articulated body if you don't want to keep her as a stiff doll like this. And looks like she's got a two-piece outfit on as well, so you can break that up into different outfits. The skirt is hideous. This one here too, she looks like, what do you guys think? You think she's a tall or an athletic body? Them thighs look like athletic body type, if you ask me, which I am a fan of officially, okay? The hair looks really good. Sadly, I think all of these girls are gonna come with pixelated faces, but that's just kind of to be expected at this stage, so we're not gonna fuss too much about that. But what's up with all these open mouth sculpts though? Does anyone recognize this face sculpt? I don't know what other dolls they've used the sculpt for, but if they did, then it was most likely a Fashionistas doll, because that's where they like to try out all these brand new faces with. I love this hair color combination, auburn with the brown colors mixed in. That is pretty. Of course her hair ain't gonna come looking like this in the box, you already know it, so good luck if you think you're gonna get them big curls like that. The prototype looks good. And then we got Gia's little sister over here, whose sculpt still does not have a name. A lot of people are mixing her up with June and Olivia Pizzazz face sculpt, but this is a completely different sculpt who has no name as of yet. She is cute. I wouldn't mind having another one of her. I only have one right now, which I reviewed and restyled here on the channel with you guys. So if these guys pop up on Amazon, of course, you're gonna see them in my Amazon storefront. Make sure you are paying attention to all of that so I can link all that stuff for you guys, so you don't have to go looking all over the internet trying to find them. And the same with when they show up in Walmart and Target as well. This dude, he's got the, what is that guy's name? Theo Von? Is that his name? But he's like a podcaster. He's got that guy's hairstyle. What the hell? I do like the clothes for this Ken, finally, even though I hate all these designs all over everything. But the colors, I like the yellow and white stripes, very simple. And I like the orange with the white polka dot. I don't see too much orange floating around in doll clothes. And that's definitely one of the colors I like to use as a pop color in my doll's wardrobe right now. I would never put him in these two things together like that. Ilk. Broken up? That looks nice. This guy also, face sculpt I've seen before. I don't have this sculpt in my own collection, I don't think, but he seems to be a pretty popular face too. I can't tell the skin tone from looking at this picture, though he looks kind of like the John skin tone from the Barbie Looks line, the really dark chocolatey one. Maybe he would match that one, but I'm not sure. I just can't tell from looking at pictures anymore because there's so many varieties in skin tones now. It's kind of difficult to tell. He's got the little molded twist hairstyle, so that's kind of cool. I'm not a big fan of these slim body types for the boys. I feel like it makes their heads look kind of big. So I don't like the proportion of the heads with the bodies, but definitely any fashionista that makes it into my collection is getting a body swap anyway, so I'm not really concerned about that. So what do you guys think about this little lineup of the fashionistas? Are you feeling them, or does this feel very lazy to you? I'm also very shocked to see that they're coming with accessories like a bracelet, you know? I haven't seen fashionistas come with extra accessories in so freaking long. Like, she's got a little barrette in her hair. I really do prefer earrings, however. That's okay, I can pierce the ears myself. This one, when I see her, I'm getting her for sure. Faux show, she needs to be in my collection. Her face just looks so round away. Like, I know girls who look like this. She reminds me of people I actually know. What about the body type here? Does this look like a petite body to you guys? Or what's going on with this body? I'm not certain. Or is she tall? That's a big contrast, tall and petite. And I can't tell the difference here. Maybe she's tall. Her torso area looks a little elongated, and so do her legs. Maybe she is. I'm not sure. What do you guys think though? Man, I like the hair. Like, I don't see nothing about this one that I don't like. And even the clothing, I can definitely use those pieces. They look like a denim-y kind of a color and texture. Yeah, I don't mind that. That looks really cool. I wouldn't use it together. I would definitely break this up between outfits, but definitely everything she comes with looks like pieces that I could use in my collection. So you better believe it, she's on my radar. I hope they give these sculpts a name, because I don't even know what to call these new faces. And then with the Odile here with the open mouth, you know she's gonna be a hit. Everybody's gonna be looking for her. She's got green eyes, it looks like, this time, with a side part and some blondish kind of hair. Like, I'm not sure if her hair is supposed to be blonde or is it supposed to be like a ashy brown kind of color. Hard to tell from these pictures for me, but I do like it. And of course, because y'all love pink vomit, y'all will eat this outfit up. Everyone's going to find ways to work that pink outfit pieces into their doll's wardrobe. And the same with this blue skirt and top combo. It looks like a cute little outfit. Again, I wouldn't pair these together. I would break it all up because I think it's so corny when the top and the bottom is all the same like print. That's like weird to me, but that's just my personal preference. And sadly, this outfit doesn't look like you can separate the pieces here. I think it's all one piece. That's kind of whack, but whatever. I would only want her for the head anyways. Oh, she has earrings. That's nice. Okay, yeah, so I see a little bit of an improvement here with this line of Fashionistas. Finally, it's only been like 5 years. Do you agree or do you disagree? Tell me why and why not in the comment section. If you're seeing this video in the correct time frame, you have until the 9th to go and shop for their 50% off items. It's just for select things, and it's for all 4 of the memberships that are run by Mattel's website. So if you're part of any of those, like Club 59 or any of the other ones, you can add this stuff that's on this page to your carts and get 50% off, even off the things that are already on sale. And I've taken advantage of this sale myself. I'm glad that they had this sale, because I only want to buy stuff when I can get other things with it, because I don't like to deal with Mattel and their stupid shipping. Like this one that's on sale for $70 right now. If you add her to your cart during the time frame of this sale, I'm not signed in right now, so you can't see it, but here it would have said $35 instead of $70 if I was signed in, because I am a member. So I did order this doll, so you'll be seeing her on my channel very soon, and some other pieces as well. So I'll be seeing you guys in my next videos with some new dolls that I have coming my way. I still have a batch of dolls that I'm like restyling and doing stuff with, and I have videos I need to edit, so you're gonna see that stuff first probably. But yeah, catch me in the comment section. Tell me what you guys think about everything. And those of you who are making content on your channels, I'll see you guys over on your channel soon too. Expect to see me in your comment section blowing it up. All right, and if anybody told you I was stalking you, it's a lie. That's not true. I ain't stalking you. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. My name's Gypsy, and this is Broken Dolly TV. Have a dolly day.